So we're going to be playing some tarot. I'm still trying to figure out like a reasonable setup in some area of this house other than my living room. But until then, I'm going to kind of bootleg it this way. Here's what I'm working with. I take my stones everywhere I go. Actually, funny stories. I'll tell you later as it goes. But I've got the bowls in the background to drown out the neighborhood. I have to turn it down a little bit. My stones. I like that stuff. And they literally go everywhere with me. Okay, I'm going to start with my Radiant Wise Tarot. One of my main decks. A couple of them are so beat up. They really are. They've been through a lot with me. So I'm going to pull a general collective reading. I'm not used to doing this. This is new to me. I've been saying I was going to do this YouTube thing for a while. I'm used to one-on-one personal readings. Person. However we do it. Usually I'm working with another person's energy one by one. So we're going to try this reading for collective. And I'm going to start with Aquarius, I think, because I'm Aquarius. So I believe I have probably the best perspective when it comes to getting into Aquarian energies, and I'll just go and move from there. Pisces will follow. They're personal to me also. So most of them are in somewhere. Okay. What do we have? Collective Aquarius. Now, everybody says that energies can be fluid, right? Try to explain as I go the best I can. Bear with me. What do we have today? In Aquarius is energy. Strawberry going up, right? And I just got my strawberry colored glasses. Literally. Just crying. Rose colored glasses. Okay. Two of Pentacles. It just flopped, so I'm not sure which way it came out. So we're going to read it this way. Just keep both readings. Just balance, trying to, find some balance and juggle those pentacles and keep that boat afloat on one foot, I'm not sure if this flipped with it. So we're going to put it back if it's meant to be here. I'll find this way. It was the Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Wands manifestation card. Okay, now he's trying to juggle his options and his I like it. The guy in the market, right? Like what he's got for sale. Manifestation, creative energy, passionate, right? Very passionate. They're always passionate. The Page of Cups following. And it's also turned. It's the Four of Swords. So like being in the rest period maybe right now. Trying to balance. There's maybe there's an offer of some passions and communications coming in. Right? Just trying to stay balanced. Over here, like in rest mode. Been through like a dark romance, like he's in a church. Almost like a coffin. He's not dead. He feels like it sometimes, though, right? Like all these swords are about to just fall on him. So said, I've been trying to convince myself to do this YouTube thing for a while. Ages. My kids can verify that. Just haven't done it. And a whole bunch of new beginnings and conquering fears, so I might as well get them all in there. I'm not sure what we're going to name this channel completely yet. I think I call it Agonisms. Agony's Arts. And yes, what else do we have here for the collective guys? Collective Aquarius. Back to came up this way, but they all came up this way, so just flopped. Yeah, it's placed, I guess. There's that. Almost like the same thing, though. It's like in that church, but here is like out of the church, right? Oh, taking a rest and feeling like you have to leave. It's almost like it's destiny, just because you're here, you got this wand. Things coming in. Trying to stay balanced, trying to stay logical about it, but this is kind of like a forced rest period, right? Just feeling like all the sorts are against it. And that manifestation card is under this, that magic card. The Magician, we're going to discuss the Magician in a minute, but the Magician is a beautiful card. One of my favorites. I actually have a drawing of it up there. I started a tarot deck too and didn't finish. I am so good at that. I gotta get better at that. It's quite rare. It also came with the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, so it's almost like this happened for a reason. It's almost destined, and somebody's trying to really work on their skills, really develop their arts, whether it's spiritual art, creative arts, tarot arts, trade. Surprised he's not whining at me. Don't jinx yourself. Yeah, that's funny. Agnes, technically in Polish, from Poland, Agnieszka. So we've got upside down. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups upside down. It's like so many options, like almost too many altered states, like almost delusion. And there's you see how there's all these different choices, like what's under this thing? We don't know. Here's a snake. Here's this thing. A lizard. I think that's a lizard. Here's a crown. Here's a cup full of jewels. Here's the cup with the castle in it, right? Like all these things, like all these maybe material things. Here's a woman's head, right? Maybe the opposite, the essence of, right? Wanting material pleasures. That's 7 distractions, delusionment. This is coming out of that. This is not. This is coming underneath the. I'll flip this around and I'm going to show you the whole layout. But this is coming out of that. It's falling underneath. Like this is just destined to get you out of these. You have to go through like this whole being out in the cold. Some people might have actually really had to be out in the cold and had to go through jumping around houses and homelessness, and I did. But this is coming out of it. This is like getting out of this. Had to happen. This had to happen. There's destiny. Really fortunate that one came out under the Page of Cups, so I'm kind of curious about what's going to come out next there. Another couple decks, we'll see. Chariot came out on my knee upside down. very strong Cancerian energy, which I just pulled away from, but also upside down. No movement. No forward movement. Like the blockage of forward movement, like could be physical, like car troubles, whatever. But like really not being able to move. You know, the stagnant energy over here, but it's falling under the Magician, so somebody's trying. Maybe somebody's trying to even manifest bad things against you. I've had that happen too. Another story there. Chariot's like not being able to move forward, so it's under the Two of Pentacles here. And Magician's underneath that. It fell upside down underneath the both of those, which is feeling stuck, like not being able to like get past that energy, maybe not knowing what to do. Trying to use like what you got, right? Juggling, like hustling it. There's a cup coming in though. There's a cup coming in, and there's some energy coming in. The little fish is saying something to me there. I don't know what they're talking about. I think that little fish in soup. It's kind of like spirit. This is destiny for you. This was fated. You had to go through this process almost as if it was like some people could have even had, it done on them, or maybe, accidentally walked into it. I mean, depends on how you look at that. And it left you like this. Feeling like you can't get out, right? Stress, anxiety-ridden stress, just not being able to move. There's that new one coming up, and I'm hoping one of the cards pull it out. I have to pull a couple of rooms out. I don't often play with my rooms. Yeah, I have to. So I have a brand new deck I don't know very well, and that is the White Light Oracle. So that one I reference the book about, because that one's completely different to me, and I'm still really learning. I go by pictures a lot, sometimes introspection, but getting used to people's energy, maybe as I practice this more and more, get more comfortable with it. Alright, I need a couple more cards here, guys. Okay. That was good. Yeah, walking away from that, like, turning your back to it is stagnant energy, because, like, forward movement, right? Turning your back to it, like, you literally feel it, like, just burn into it. Stab in the back, and there's all these swords of hair falling on you. But you have this like magical energy, right? You're trying to manifest like this magical stuff. You really are. You really are. You're real. There are two cards stuck to this one. Look at, and it's a rapid. That's good. Rapid action forward. I'm just gonna leave it there because these ones came out. Like that's fast action. It's like somebody's juggling a lot real fast. Yeah. So we're walking away. Right, Aquarius, we're walking away. Walking away from like that binding negative, keep you down, out in the cold energy. It's that bullshitter player card too, because whenever I see the pages, I know it's like naive energy kind of. Sometimes it can refer to younger people, but I kind of think it's like a bit naive energy. just leaving all those cups right where they are. Not having to spill them all over or nothing, right? Sorry about that. It's not spilling them all over or nothing. It's just like whatever. I'm all set with these cups. I'm done. Yeah, I'm going that way. And I said I was hoping to see the moon, right? There's a strawberry moon coming up. Yeah, why strategy deceit? Like you get away with it too. Like, it feels like you got away with it. He's like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's almost like he's leaving the circus. Right? That's what it looks like. He's leaving the circus, like the carny clown. It's the 7 of swords, by the way. Like you got away with it. With all these lies, all this bullshit. Yeah, you lost a couple of them, but the rest he's like, I got away with it. Only. Which one do I want? Very cool. I refer to the book on this one too a lot. Because these are kind of almost gothy. And then I just get a different vibe from the card than the meaning is, so I'm trying to keep things in context. I'm really used to the just standard tarot. I've been exploring more and more. I'm regular playing cards too, like gypsy cards, which I have the gypsy witch thing here. Zygawski Stardust Tarot. I gotta pick that up. I got an opportunity to do something to do that. I hope that's not too bad. I hope I'm not too quiet. I guess I'll find out by the end of the video. I got refrigerator compressor going on. AC fan. We'll see how well you hear with the earbuds. No idea. Very oracle cards. What else do we have to say to the situation here? So, I feel like this is like walking away, like walking away from like, and somebody does that, like somebody feels like they got away with it. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That definitely applies to my thoughts, but. It's almost like this faded just collapsed, like does. You know, somebody was like playing clown. Like I said, these have kind of a pretty god thing. So, 8. So this one just it looks like a storm cloud, and here's like a city. It's all just smoke, lots of smoke. So like. Seeing like gaslighting, like smoke screens, like suffocation, right? There's like this malevolent, I see malevolent energy. I don't know, we're gonna refer to the book on that one. That's if not malevolent, like tricky, but it does seem malevolent because of all these smokestacks. It's just like or all the smoke is creating this monster, right? All the smoke is creating this monster. We'll see. Let's grab the book on top. Let's deep breath. 8. It's the Fairy Oracle. Why do we use this one as much? We're learning more and more as we play with this. In face a revolution. In every age, a revolution happens. For the Victorians, the rise of the Industrial Revolution heralded a time of fear and worry for the old ways. The construction of skyscrapers, of smokestacks, and of machines threatened to tear the very fabric of imagination away. Thankfully, the fears were only just that, for good folk are still here. Meaning, it always feels darkest before the new dawn. Revolution can be a scary moment. Embrace the change, but hold true your ideals. Be wary of what comes. Rage against the dying of the light. Hold up your candle in the dark and the light, and light the way through the wells. And it did feel like an elegant card. We're gonna pull more of those. But yeah, so everyone says that, right? The darkest hour comes right before the dawn. Like it's referring to the Industrial Revolution, like all the strife it caused, I guess, thereafter for everyone, right? Like when you look closer at it, you can see the people over here, like yelling up to it. So yeah, coming out of like a dark time, right? The dawn after a dark time. Awesome. Okay, sorry. Just a whole lot of noises were happening. Not sure what happened to my bowls. It's okay. So the compressor shuts out later. Management's problem. Okay. So darkest hour comes just before the dawn, right? Getting out of these energies, which just feel dark, right? Watch the moon and just under a full moon, maybe just like using that time to like transition, and it's not always as scary as it feels like in that, just because it's hard to stay in balance sometimes. We get used to things, we get used to situations. I feel kind of alone, but home's a good. I've always really liked I can hear myself best when I'm alone. Really, to distract your thoughts, really, cloud your judgment. I was feeling like that gaslighting vibe. There's a lot of clouds in here too, taking that like blindfold off. I'll show you the card and I'm going to read. It's like they're fucking with her. Right. She's fucking with her, like all these little fairies and trolls over there. Right, I'm not sure what this is underneath, but I like working with dark light sensitivity. This thing's driving me kind of crazy too. But there's more trolls down here. I see another troll down here. I don't know what he's doing, but fucking her all up, right? Book 34. Punishment. Fairies pull on the hair, clothing, and hat of a young girl. She must have done something to deserve this unwanted attention. Perhaps this is the good folks' way of teaching spiteful children a lesson. Meaning, be true to yourself and pay the price. Gift givers can always take the rewards back if you do not seem to appreciate them. If you've drawn this card, think about what got you into a sticky situation and how you can make amends to get yourself out of it. Wow. I dealt with a person that was very much that kind of energy, which is kind of funny. Very much a, like, give it, take it back kind of person. Maybe you were dealing with one of those too, no? it's like a time, I think, collectively also for like transitions and renewals. Be true to yourself and pay the price, right? Like, how did you get yourself into this situation? Well, I know how I got myself into this situation. I do. But like, maybe it applies really to like the situation you're leaving behind, not necessarily you, you know? Like maybe somebody's getting what they deserve. Maybe somebody's getting what they deserve. Maybe somebody's, you know. Maybe. I try not to be spiteful towards people, but some people for real. That's what I get. So he was playing with Gandalf reading on him the other day. This guy. I know this card very well out of this deck. I'm still gonna read it out of the book for you, but I got the interpretation very well. So like, he's little Mr. Perfect over here, right? You got the red hat and everything else is the same monotone, but that red hat, something about that red hat sticks out, right? Like it's meant that way. And you see her face, and at first I thought she was like projecting ill will at him, right? Like it's a gossip card. I remember it being the card of gossip, but like not necessarily like other people talking. It's him, right? It's what he's talking about in this deck. He was telling me to play with me the other day. It was funny. That's how we learned each other. So he's in the woods with her, right? He's leading her into the, yeah. So we can pull the book up. And we're not doing this just for me, guys. I let it go. And I let it go just fine. There's multiple languages in this guy. Gossip, right? Gossip. Two children are talking, the boy in the red hat is boasting, and the fairy is listening to all the tall tales and lies the boy shares with his female companion, meaning, right? And it's literally laying over this card right now. I'm walking away. With all the lies and the boy shares with his female companion, meaning, no one likes gossip. Be aware that what you say and who you say it to. This card suggests being truthful to yourself and others. Beware of those listening when you least expect it. If you are too focused on being the center of attention, you'll miss something important happening right in front of you. Right. You know, I know somebody like that. So, this one, like, literally does. It's laying over this. It's laying over this. And I'm seeing that gaslighting thing, so, like, yeah. It happens to all of us. I'm definitely not the only one going through it. Not right now, Masha. Should be all messed up now. Anyway, so it's laying over this one. Yeah. And the other day when I was reading it, like, she was onto him, like, right? She's onto him. He's out here leading her into, like, the woods, like, look, everything's great and everything's great. And I'm so, like, Prince Charming, and he's got his little, you know, innocent look on his face, but she's like, I don't know about you. That's what we figured out with this card. I don't know about you, and the fairies were whispering in her ear, going, he's full of caca, you know? He's full of caca. He's leading you into, like, yeah, coming out of that, alright? Somebody getting what they deserve. Or maybe, like, you getting what you deserve in a sense, too, because, like, you fell for it. Like, you fell for it. You know what you were dealing with, maybe. Maybe you knew this person was just, maybe. But you just stuck it out anyway, like, making excuses to yourself or that person. Stop doing that. You know? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's like destiny. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. Yeah. It's not going to change. It's always going to be that gaslit shit. funny because I've noticed that the people that tell you up and down that they've never lied and they've never this and they've never that, and those are the people that do it most. I swear, I don't know if anybody else has caught on to this, but like, the more they gotta tell you how good of a person they are, the more they're full of shit. Right? 12. Oh, I like this. This is pretty. So it looks like he's got a cello. A fairyland over here. He's got a cello. I see a book, right? Drums. And the fairies and the children. Listening to them play music. I need like a camera for this, huh? Bro. We'll figure it out. Day by day, you help me grow this and I'll make it better and better. And thank you for showing up. Alright, so that is number 12. I was just thinking to myself, and I actually looked up to check them. Yes, I do. I have my Jesus in front of me and on me. Number 12. A group of fairies practice their symphony. A large book has been propped up in the center of the clearing so everyone can see their parts. Some fairies play instruments while others lend their voices into melody. As any musician knows, practice is the key to success. The card advises you to practice your craft, whether it be music, writing, or visual arts. Review what you know and take time to think about what may be missing from the project you're currently working on. Cool. I like that. So, yeah. Coming out of that like gaslit energy, that stagnant energy that like has you all stuck in like nowhere position. It's just dark before the dawn, right? Not being fucked with anywhere, not accepting being fucked with, and like paying attention to the. I personally am trying to work on my crafts, right? Like relearn more of my cards out of my comfort zone of the ones that I'm so comfortable with. Like I've destroyed these, and we're gonna pull them next because it's Aquarius. My son has destroyed these also. He loves these. He always has since he was a baby. He's been playing them. Yeah, so delving into the parts and like really crafting abilities and honing your skills. So like that goes back to that first card, right? Like focusing on you and manifesting. That card's also surrounded. I gotta flip it. I do. And I have to stop. I don't even know how to. I'm so tech savvy, but not that savvy. Anyway, it's all about like this. That first card, the Two of Pentacles, like using your gifts and just trying to work with them. And it's happening quickly because like you came out of this whole stagnant situation, energy, but like followed by this, unstagnate yourself. You gotta unfuck yourself sometimes, right? It's not that you necessarily chose to get fucked over. Like sometimes we just get fucked over and we gotta unfuck ourselves. And it's not easy. Sometimes it's a really shitty process. Sometimes like you literally go through like you got nowhere to go, but you just gotta keep going. And they're done that. That's it's a lesson within itself. But really paying attention to other people's energy. Like so, I keep rethinking the word discernment. Like not being easily so much fooled, enticed, tricked by people. Not that the Page of Cups is necessarily like there as a player card, but like it's offering messages of love and stuff, right? Just kind of lay it out. It's like I think the only thing he really offering is like that long love. It's like that's the definition of love as he knows it, right? While you over here trying to like. And it's blocked. It's blocked for that reason. You can't do stuff like that with energies that like have nothing else to offer. What are you really? Like just like I don't know, really losing interest and like getting real depressed. Like I understand how I feel that after. Do like if you like. Sorry, this is brand new to me. So you're gonna learn my vibe, and I'm gonna learn the vibe of YouTube, and as we go, I'm gonna try to do at least 3 today if I can. I'll do Aquarius, Pisces, and who comes after Pisces? Aries. I think so. Ace of Pentacles. Nice. I like that. Yeah. Yep. Focusing on those arts, you know, making it a bit like that. That's that material. That's that like gift card. That's that like that monetary money, like let's go card. And I like that this one's up here because it kind of like have a similar vibe, like that destiny, that fortune card, that trying to manifest it, but like really like, you know, like blockages, whether of your own doing or somebody else's. Sometimes we can just get blocked by like trying to like be there for others but not paying enough attention to ourselves. You know, so I'm gonna bring Ace of Pentacles down over here. Yeah, the kitchen table maybe next time. Just do the house. Like, subscribe. I want to keep this growing. I want to do live so that I can ask whatever. People can ask questions. You can request personal readings. I guess I gotta figure out like the details and all that. Learning a whole bunch of things that, you know, to manifest like what I've been putting off. You know, for whatever external reasons, like, just like, yeah, the no excuses kind of heard, like, just go do it, just do it, you know? And all the gifts are there, like, they're right in front of you, you know, the fairies are like, here, like, all the gifts are right here. Use it, right? That's way too many cards, so let's try that again, please. These are really beat up. James chewed on them. God, my ex's cat peed on them. Page of Rods. Page of Rods. Okay. I had 8 of Rods and that many. And the Ace of Wands. It's Page of Rods, so this is somebody coming in with a new wand to offer. Could also be a younger person or just a youthful, lively person. This one is very fire sign oriented. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. All of my kids, fire signs. Air and fire. Ooh. Interesting. Family. What else we have for Aquarius over here? All right, so there's like opportunities like for stability, and somebody coming in with like a new energetic offer. Focus on those creativities. Like the ones are also very much about creation. So maybe like a message coming in on one of those things, like one of those interests that you have. Music, visual arts, tarot cards, whatever it be, when we expect a message and then, like, paying off financial rewards, you know, at Ace of Pentacles, like, using your gifts. Okay. 2 of Cups and Temperance. Okay, no, just like that. Maybe, like, you know, messages about, like, a new union. It is under that Page of Cups up there. Temperance is usually like the blending. This is very much Sagittarius energy. Temperance is usually like the blending of the two cups. You always see in the other decks like the angel mixing the two cups. It's very much a balance card, but upside down. Maybe because of this, like maybe like because of the past. Maybe you don't have like patience for it, or like maybe you don't know how to balance the emotions or temper the flow, maybe, right? Maybe like you're just like completely not wanting nothing to do with any offers of such things coming into you, right? Because you just turned off in the last one, but you know, I mean, life goes on. It really does, right? Looking at it, we're 41 minutes in here. I'll pull a couple more of these and try to close it up for you. Very focused on like just yours. Okay, so I got the King of Swords and the Three of Cups here. King of Swords upside down, so like that's our card. That's Aquarius all day, right? And he's upside down, and he's when he's in his upside down energy, sometimes it's like our truth is too harsh. Guilty as hell. For real. Truth is like the truth, harsh truth maybe. This could be the celebration card. Maybe this is a drinking card, like somebody likes to drink. Not balanced with it. Maybe it's interfering with some money issues. Like I see this Aquarius in like a negative. Not that the truth isn't the truth. Like, the truth is the truth. Just like almost to the point of like brutality, right? Like, and I know when I get to a place I can. This is also like a community, like definitely say how it applies to me. Like, you know, somebody's got to practice some patience. Somebody's got to practice some patience. Not the most patient person now when it comes to certain things. But practicing some patience. To focus on those creative projects and manifest those things. You know, like that's what you're supposed to be doing over here. Back to that Magician card, and I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna pull it all together and show you the whole picture here. One more out of this deck. Now somebody's out of patience. Maybe it's because, and again, in the past, like somebody went through a lot. Maybe the person you're dealing with, you know. I call you guys cross watchers on here, right? Like, I don't know. I'll call it whatever I call it. I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just not the person to, like, look up every politically friendly expression on the face of this planet. It's just not Agnes. Yay. The Lover's card. So, yeah. That is, you know, connection. That is connection. That is a strong connection card, whether it be business, family, partnerships, manifesting projects also. You know, a connection with God could be, depending on how you're looking at it. But I kind of feel like there's a possibility of this coming towards you somehow. Right? And like you gotta just like not be so brutal. This is also to me like a little bit of a gossipy vibe. Like I know like this could be like the, you know, third party situations with people, or To me, this one's just like right now, the way she's looking over that cup. Or this one's got her back turned, and they're both over here looking at you, and this one's like, oh, I'm not looking over there. Could be very much that card of gossip too, you know. Maybe over that situation. Maybe it's over this, you know, like you're blunt truth in this. Like people are just like, maybe. I have to temper it a bit, but I will never be the person to like tell it how it is, and I'm never going to be apologetic for it either. And I know it pisses people off, but whatever. I'm going to do this the hard way. Let you see these cards real quick. Okay. We have the whole way up there. Okay. Now, as I was saying, see, these two are following, so there's this very strong manifestation here. There's all these blockages that came up. There was a whole bunch of gaslighting. And somebody's moving forward, right? There's no progress. It wasn't going anywhere. There's a whole bunch of lies. And that guy's under there, walking away. Walking away from a third party. There you go. Maybe that's what it's up to, you know? Yeah. This is over here though. Like a new thing's in. New thing's in. We're gonna pull another. I don't know, I might pull a rune or two. Or just hold one for a minute. Get the vibe of it. Where we put you here, because I like to tie up yours. I have it right now. Okay. Hope that worked out well. See how it looks after I'm done it. I'm gonna pull it on. Oh, I feel like I'm missing a deck. I am missing one deck. Sorry, that furniture has it. Is that what I'm counting? I had another playing deck, like just a standard playing card deck. My ex's cat peed all over a whole bunch of cards. Some I saved, with baking soda and stuff and layers. To the best of my ability, some I had to throw away stuff. This is the Gypsy Witch Tarot, and I'm not trying to like get anybody mad because I pissed some lady off using the word gypsy on YouTube. And I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to anybody. It's literally called that. I didn't even. It's like a little witch's hat, a cauldron, a cat, and a moon. It's pretty. But what I like about this, and I'll show you when. It's like the standard playing deck is in there too, but they all have little messages, which has its own little rule book of interpretations that I lost that I can always look up, that you don't even need to because it's on the cards. That's why you don't need to. But there's more like extended things if you really want. There's a little book that comes with it. I've had some of these for a very long time. The newest ones I have is my Radiant Wise and the Light Oracle. Everything else is pretty been around. But the Fairy Oracle, and I would say probably 4 years old. Something like that. So relatively new. Just playing with Oracle cards a little bit. I really like the Ziggy Stardust there. And I was bouncing around because I was in a state of, and I thought I lost them in all my things. And luckily, I got up safe with one of my best friends. So. Okay, what do we have for advice here? We're going to focus on creativity and pentacles, magic and manifesting. Not letting it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. The darkness is Yeah, like, you know, pollution creates a whole bunch of stuff, right? When we do industrial, I guess that's why he was referring to it. Like, I live in a very industrial place. It's called Paper City. There are lots of factories around here, and most of them are closed and going down, but very industrial, and it was polluted for a bit, you know. Is it the calm after the storm? I guess it depends on how you look at Paper City. There's two sides to it. I love it because to me it's home. I feel new. I think somebody walked away from just, I don't know who was the third party. You could have had a third party, they could have had a third party. Somebody wasn't like 100. Somebody was lying, somebody wasn't like in it. Probably because there was a lot of no connectivity. It wasn't a connection. Chance was there, but somebody's energy wasn't. You guys got nothing else? Not out of this deck, no. Which one did I pull here? I'll go back. I lost this book too. I did a lot of moving. I did a lot of moving. And I lived out of my backpack for a bit, and I swear, my stones and my cards and certain items went everywhere with me. And we were like, really? Like, yes, they're my essentials. I can't leave them without those. Like, I can live without a lot of stuff, but so I was carrying around like extra 50 pounds of this stuff. Basically everything on this table. Yeah. And then some. Looking for the room. I guess we'll leave it at that. And then I'll just focus on, I had this reading done for me years ago. By Tata down in Miami, and his wife did the reading. Just focus on your life goals, and you get distracted too easily, and like more distractions, you know? Using my kid's phone for this one. Alright, so radio, ride, journey, is the reconstructed Proto-Germanic name of the rune Elder Fartrunk. Fethark. Fethark. The name is attested for the same rune in all three rune poems, Old Norwegian. I'm reading Wikipedia. Anyway, so it is journey, vehicle, movement, right? So yeah, I mean that does apply. It spoke to me because I was feeling the tiger's eye vibe a bit. As you can see by my nails, we got a little thing going on with the tiger's eye energy. My cat's name's Tiger. He drives me crazy all day long. I love him though. So journey. It's a journey forward. And walking into a new connection is what I'm saying, because these kind of like really laid up on top of each other. It's the Two of Cups. The Lovers came over here with it. Somebody, you know, maybe not trusting, not patient, because they're coming out of a third party situation. Either side. You can apply that in so many ways. Looking at it, maybe you're with somebody who's attached to somebody else, and you're the third party. Maybe that's what you're looking for. Maybe that's that King of Swords truth card right there. Harsh truth is there's a connection. careful. Alright. Yeah. It's a very strong connection card, so I'm going to pull one of these, and this one I definitely have to look up. And I did download the book here somewhere. But I'm so bad at using this thing, because I don't use it. Okay. Where are all those? I need those. I get all of James's games notifications too. What I like about this deck is it has the hertz frequencies on some of these cards. And if I'm lucky, just too much smoke. It's getting a little smoked out. Any energy. What do we have? We have Deer of Delta. Well, that's beautiful. I didn't even know this one was in here. I haven't played with these much. Deer of Delta. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's Mama Deer and her baby. Absolutely. And there's that sacred light and that sacred unity. Oh, and I was referring to my baby. Yeah, baby. We've had a hard journey. We have. So I'm curious to Deer of Delta. Maybe that's connection with your child, rebuilding a connection, because of this external backward situation that just like led to all this. A lot of gossip, right? A lot of third party energies, lots of lies, smoke shows. Dawn after the dusk after dawn. Other way. And where's my light work? Pause. Okay. So the message of the deer is patience. Patience, taking the middle ground. Taking the middle ground. Not being so reckless. That would be me. That would be me. Quiet, nurturing, patient, silent, laying low, focusing on. I'm actually gonna find more on this one. I don't have the book for it. I haven't ordered the book. I'm gonna get the book with the deck. And it's almost impossible to find some of the associations. I did download one. I don't know where the heck I got it. But what I picked up is it's the patience, it's the healing nature patience card, the message of the deer. Stealthy, quiet, paying attention, listening. It's also a very quiet, nurturing animal. Bambi comes to mind. It's a horrible story. Message of the deer.